Slowly the calm and the night will unfold. Never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade.
We are on another day trip to Kananaskis Country, and the Canadian meteorologists promised sunny. Instead, we got partly sunny, partly cloudy, and very windy. It was supposed to be a beach day for us. At least that was my thinking, that we will be lying at a lake somewhere and sunbathing and swimming. But this doesn't feel like a beach day at all. I hate windy. So instead we are on a lookout point on this beautiful Kananaskis Valley. It's quite pretty.
Yes, quite.
We are now on the other side of the hill and we can see a water reservoir, and this one provides power for some parts of southern Alberta. So that's nice.
We thought it was a lake, but it's a reservoir with a dam.
And here on this side of the hill it's not as windy as it was there. So maybe we will jump in a lake, not this one, but in some other one on our way after all.
Really?
No promises, we'll see. We then drove to another area where we were looking for a lake that looked promising on our map.
We found a shortcut through the forest. We are going to another pond.
Yes. Hopefully this is a shortcut. We are now bushwhacking or something. There are no bushes? Okay, so we are whacking and scrambling. After 10 minutes of bushwhacking or something, walking through the dense forest, we found this pond, and it wasn't worth it because access to water is very limited and not good. The water is shallow and it's not worth swimming here. So it looks pretty as everything, but I don't know. We will return to our car somehow and then we will find something else.
Yep, but it's really pretty, as you said, and we are here all alone because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's an unnamed pond, so yeah.
It looks nice. We like being in the wilderness. Luckily no bears yet. Hopefully there won't be any. And okay, so let's take a look at this one more time and let's go. Look guys, we go just like this.
Where did he go?
We are looking for our way back and it's not easy, as you can see. But I see like a barely noticeable trail maybe here. It's really confusing. So yes, we have a map, so we know where we are.
Yeah, with GPS location.
But it's still difficult.
It's not.
It is.
We know where we are going, we know where we are. Sometimes you can't go directly, make a straight line obviously, because of the trees and everything, but we know which way to go approximately.
No, but I'm not afraid of this part. But then there is a steep hill down, and there was like a tiny trail, and it would be even more difficult to go elsewhere, because on the trail it was very difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I am afraid. And the trail disappeared, I don't know. We are now on the hill, looks like we found it. And yeah, this is the difficult part.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to get lost, but there could be also bears. So I'm a little afraid. We are making noise, so hopefully they know about us if there are any. But it's still such an uneasy feeling, you know. But it's almost everywhere here in the mountains.
We're free!
Yay!
Found it.
We survived again.
We are
Yay!
rewarded by amazing views again. Yeah, this is definitely more user-friendly.
Yeah. So we were here first, but we decided to go to the second pond immediately.
Just for fun, to see if it's nice and without people.
Yeah, and it was. Without people, it wasn't that nice.
Yeah.
This is like similarly nice. And it's pretty. But, honey, no one is swimming. Or are you going to change
I
that
don't
now?
get it, it's so warm.
It is.
It's not icy cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cold.
Cold, cold. Okay. We decided we are not going to swim here because it's still windy and cold and the water isn't amazing. So let's go find something else.
Okay. Guys, these mornings are always exciting, aren't they? I should finish my energy bar quickly before the bear smells it.
Yeah, let's go into the forest. We are going where, honey?
See Troll Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Troll Falls.
So not just trolls are going to be here, but we are also afraid of bears.
Yeah. I really like this trail. It's wide and easy to walk. So for once we could be there faster.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds me of North Cascades National Park. I don't know why, but I think there was a loop like this in forests. So it brings back memories.
Not for me, but okay. For me, we are in a forest.
Suddenly it's not easy anymore.
Yeah, honey, you spoke too soon. There is mud here. But so far, no bear. So that's nice.
Do we find a witch lair or what?
Looks like it.
It looks like a teepee or
Mm-hmm.
something, but it's in the middle of the forest,
Yeah.
in the woods.
Wow. This looks very interesting. Be careful, honey.
Anybody home? Hello?
Oh my god! Is it still you? Or are you possessed?
Tommy's not home anymore. It's not very spacious, but we could sleep here. It's like a tent for 2 to 3 people. Not very waterproof or anything, but I don't know. I would sleep here, like a baby.
It shouldn't rain the next night. And you always sleep like a baby.
Yes.
You don't care where you sleep. So, of course, it's great for you. But I would suffer here.
Peter says that sometimes I look like I fell down from the sky or something and I just keep sleeping that way.
Yeah, that's totally Tommy. It's unbelievable sometimes.
And here we are at the Troll Falls!
Yes! And they are quite big.
And loud! Very loud!
Yes.
We discovered more waterfalls in the area, and some of them were quite fun. We could imagine trolls playing here and running around.
These ones were Marmot Falls, and they were so pretty, so cool.
One of the most exciting waterfalls I've seen because you can walk behind them.
Yeah, exactly. So cool. I loved it. It was exciting and something new again.
Yeah, definitely.
And now we will continue to the upper falls. So let's go. But this was, yay, I am excited.
And they were not on the agenda. Only the
Yes.
first falls were on my list, and these ones were not even described anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, and they are not on the map either. So these are hidden falls.
So don't tell anyone, guys.
But I think someone already told someone because there were quite a lot of people.
There are signs everywhere in this area.
Yeah, and it's a popular area. So there are people everywhere. I'm not afraid of bears anymore.
Because they could eat someone else.
Yes. We also discovered upper falls, so we found all 3 waterfalls, and I think mission accomplished.
This trail was much better than I expected because we went to see 1 waterfall and we saw 3.
Yeah, so this was a nice surprise. Nowhere to be found, not on the map, not anywhere, but luckily there were signs for some Marmot Falls and Upper Falls. We had no idea what that is,
Yeah,
but luckily we went and we discovered a beauty.
yeah. And these might be the last waterfalls we see in Canada, at least for this year.
God, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a nice waterfall ending, I think. There are so many flowers here. I absolutely love it. Wildflowers. So no one planted them here. They are wild. So pretty. Wow. Look at the mountains. Meadows and mountains. Yeah. Guys, it is a beach day after all. Look, we found a perfect beach.
Just for us.
And there is this pond. People are in water, not really swimming, but paddleboarding and stuff like that. But why not go into water here? It's kinda sunny, so it's quite warm. It's not totally terrible. And yeah, I decided I'm gonna try the water here.
Peter's being brave again.
I am. So there is this new method going into water. You just jump in.
Oh,
Yes. So I'm going. 1, 2, 3.
wow.
Wow. It's cold, but it's not super cold. Yay, guys, I'm into water.
Wow, that was fast. The fastest I've seen.
And it's so pretty here, right?
It is, very.
Yeah. I love it. It's a nice spot. I recommend.
I'm good, thanks.
So what's the name of this pond?
Wedge Pond.
Okay, so this wedge pond is very nice. It's quite muddy here, but the water is nice and yeah, very cold.
And the backdrop is nice. Wow. Well done.
So this is a swim day today, a beach day. Everything worked out perfectly and everything is going according to plan.
I'm also enjoying the beach as instructed by Peter, but I don't think I'm going in. It's quite cold and it's muddy, at least here at the beginning. So I don't feel the urge to jump in.
Okay, so just enjoy the muddy first steps in there.
It's enough for me.
Hmm.
It's not very hot today, at least for me. I'm not sweating, so I don't feel the need to cool myself down.
Yeah, the forecast said it should be 27 degrees here, but it doesn't feel like it. There is wind and yeah, it's a summer day, but not really very hot. But that doesn't stop us to be on this perfect beach. Look how squishy it is. Okay.
But the views are nice. I like them.
Yeah. It's very pretty here. The mountains with the pond are amazing.
We've arrived to our destination, which is the lower and upper Kananaskis lakes. Here's one of them.
This is the lower one with massive mountains behind it.
And the lake is quite huge as well.
Yeah, it is. And this is the upper Kananaskis lake. You can't see anything because it's towards the sun. So hopefully we will find better places and we will actually see it. It's very windy here, so this is not for swimming. We think this is a beach, but it's not pleasant here at all. Okay, so we discovered it's not a beach.
It's the opposite.
It's extreme danger. Water intake, keep out. Access beyond this point may result in drowning. So it looked like a beach, but everything else is a beach, just not that one area.
Balancing on a weary line, too scared to trust you and jump down.
We are here on a lookout point on the lake and waiting for better lighting conditions because the sun is behind a cloud. But I wanted to show you this. We are standing below massive mountains and rocks, and it feels so scary. It's similar to when we were standing below a glacier. What was it? Angel or something?
Angel Glacier, yeah.
Yeah, Mount Edith Cavo. And it feels so huge, and the hugeness makes us feel uncomfortable, right, honey?
Yeah, and it looks like rocks very often fall down here and we have nowhere to hide.
Yeah, but there is an official trail here,
Yeah.
like normal, business as usual, but here in the wilderness, nothing is completely safe probably. And we heard something falling, but it was in the distance
Like somewhere there. Yeah.
some rambling, so hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, it's the hugeness of this feels different.
We feel so tiny here.
Yes, tiny. And now when the sun is shining, we can show you the upper Kananaskis Lake in full glory.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! It looks so pretty and amazing. As always, all the lakes in Canada are beautiful.
Yeah, that's true.
And there is no one here. Again, Tommy was saying that this is such a popular area, like there will be tons of people and I don't know what. There is no one here again at the peak season in summer. So I don't know where all the people are, probably sitting in a restaurant somewhere, drinking coffee and eating some delicious things. And only we are hiking.
It's 7 p.m, so that might have something to do with it. Because
But-
we are always late everywhere.
Yes, but I would expect at least, I don't know, a few people. So yeah, we don't mind. This is nice.
You know, maybe we are weird because my brother and my mom, when they go for a hike, while we are here, they take their own hikes. They are back at like 1 p.m. and they're like, what a great day that was. And we're like, what do you mean? We just woke up. We are heading out now.
Yeah. So We are definitely weird, but we enjoy it and it's better.
This is likely our last hike in Canada, at least for this year. So we are enjoying the views as much as possible.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we are leaving back to the Czech Republic. We don't want to go, but we have to. You know, our vacation is almost over.
So sad.
But this is a very nice, fast hike, I think. Beautiful views everywhere.
Yeah. So one last look. But honey, I don't wanna go.
Okay, let's stay.
Okay, we will stay here with all the mosquitoes. No, I don't wanna go back to real life, to the Czech Republic and
Back to work.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to our country house, but not to the real life. It's always so different on vacation.
Yeah. I could get used to this. This could be my life.
Yeah, this could be my life too, so it looks like this is meant for us.
Yeah.
But like some other forces don't want us to stay and to have this life.
Thank you, forces.
Yeah. Yay. Wow. Okay, Canada, you are beautiful.
Confirmed. We are enjoying our last moments in Canada. We have only about 2 hours before we have to go to the airport.
Yeah, it's coming to an end very quickly.
Yeah. We had a great time. I loved it. And for me, I was very curious about the road trip because this was our first road trip with me as a driver, just the two of us. So we only planned 1 week or so long road trip. And it worked out so well. I'm really pleased with that. And now I know that next time we go somewhere, we can go even for longer.
Yeah, Tommy knows that he is able to drive long distances and it's not a problem at all. So there is more freedom in that.
We did about 2,500 kilometers.
Wow.
In our 2 weeks here, with 1 week road trip and then some one-day trips.
It's easier here with
Definitely.
the automatic transmissions and the roads are easier. You just drive for many kilometers. There is nothing, no turns or anything, and drivers are slower. Like the traffic is a little bit slower, not as chaotic. So yeah, it's easier, right?
Yeah, it was awesome, and I'm glad we got to come here again after 5 years.
Yeah, it's always such a big deal to go not just abroad but to other continent. So North America is very far for us. So we have a flight to catch in the evening, that's new. And we'll be flying from Calgary to Zurich in Switzerland. And then we will connect to a short flight from Zurich to Vienna. It's just 1 hour or something. And then from Vienna there is a train to Brno. If everything goes according to plan.
Then we will be home tomorrow evening.
Yeah, tomorrow evening, totally tired, like 1000% tired,
Yeah.
and almost dead.
Coming home is the worst part of the vacation.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, and then back to the country house and to normal life. Yay.
It was quickly coming to an end, but we got to enjoy a big dinner, all of us together, before we left. Last moments, and then it was time to say goodbye.
Close your eyes, get out of your
The flight took off and we were on our way back to Europe, far away. Awesome memories started flashing through our minds.
I'm swimming in a lake in Canada. Oh my god! I will remember this forever.
It was such an epic vacation. It is almost unbelievable that we only spent 2.5 weeks in Canada. We saw so much beauty in such a short amount of time. We visited so many amazing places. But now back to real life. Months went by since we came back home in the second half of July, and quite a lot has happened here too. But those are stories for another time. Don't forget to give us a like and see you guys next time. Bye!
When I change